Hi guys, GM and welcome into this video. So I've created a video like this before in case you've watched the previous one, but I got some messages notifying me that the app recently changed their interface. So I've actually not been using the app too much for a while, but it's still the one I'm going to recommend for you guys because I've had a good experience using it. I'm not the affiliate, but I'm recommending it to you guys because, like I said, I've had a good experience with them. There's no issue with payments, there's no issue with any, I've never had issue with anything whatsoever, and I've been using it since like 2021 or 2022 thereabout. It's actually a very good app, and apart from that, it allows you to trade with your risk well managed. It allows you to trade forex alongside crypto and even commodities as well. So that's one of the advantages of the app. So welcome again. My name is Exodus for people who don't know, and this channel is basically all about financial market. So you can check my previous videos and my subsequent videos I'm going to be dropping. It's majorly my major stuff that I drop on this channel is video on how it is that you can be able to trade profitably, analytical videos on how it is that you should go about looking at the market, the things you should look out for, so that you can very well become a profitable trader for yourself. So basically that's what this one is for. But however, this video is going to be different. People have been asking which app do I recommend them to trade with and stuff like that. So this is the app. The name of the app is CEX, and the link to download it is going to be in the comment section. Is also going to be in the description. I'm going to pin it in the comment section, and I'm also going to put it in the description. So also the link to my free channel, the link to my free community is also going to be in the comment section, and the free, what's it called, in the description as well. Yeah, it's also going to be there as well, so that you can join us and then you can trade with us and we all make money together and everyone is happy, is going to be happy. So that is that for my everything. So I think that's all I have to say for now. That's all I have to say for now. If anything comes up, I'll just say it in the middle of or be at the end of the video. So let's get into it. So this is what the interface is going to look like. This is what the actual image of, or what's it called, safe, this is what the design of the new interface is like when you log into it. So this is what it is. You're going to see, if you look down below here, you're going to see home, you're going to see market, you're going to see futures, you're going to see spot, and then you're going to see assets. So if you want to basically trade, you're going to either be trading on this app with futures trade or spot trades. Futures is where you trade with the aid of leverage. This is where you trade using leverage and stuff. So spot is where you just buy and keep and anticipate the potential bull run or like potential bullish movement of whichever asset it is that you're buying into. Here, let's say you're buying into any cryptocurrency now, and then you buy it and hold. Whenever it is that it booms on that spot, you'll be able to make your money. But for futures trading, you can be able to leverage trading either short position or long position. So basically, let me just start with futures here. I think so if you want to, before I get into features and everything like that, once you sign up to the app here, once you've signed up using my link to the app, make sure you do your verification first. Make sure, I usually like advising people to make sure their verification is done before they start jumping into trading. I don't know why it is that you should be trying to trade if you've not been verified and stuff like that here. So I think now we can move to futures. Then after that we go to futures. We click on futures here. So this is what the futures interface is going to look like. When you click on it, this is what it's going to look like. And then if you want to, you can see basically this is the chart and everything. This is where the long here basically means buy, and then this is the short. Short also means sell. This is the short, and then this is the long. So if you have a buy signal, for example, or you have a long signal, you just come, you click on the long here, and then if the leverage you want to use to enter into your trade, let's say CEX is even going to help you to be able to choose your leverage, the range leverage that you can be able to use depending on your capital size. Yeah, depending on your capital size. So let's say I get a buy setup on BTC, for example. Let's say I've been able to do my analysis and then I am buying to maybe $126,000, for example. I can just basically come here to my margin. Let's say I'm filling in this VST account that you're seeing here. This VST account signifies the demo side of the of the trading app, the demo side of the trading app. And this is, so you can basically click on it and then change it to USDT account. When you change it to USDT account, it changes to your actual funded account, the money you've actually deposited into the account. It changes to it, and then you can now start trading with your real money and stuff like that. So let's say I want to trade using $100 out of the VST. That's VST basically signifies the demo, like I said. So I'll just fill my margin here and then just click $100. Let's say that's the margin I want to use. And then the next thing, let's say I want to use like 10x leverage. I click on 10x leverage. So 10x leverage, what it basically means is that I have I'm having $100 to enter a trade with here. And now that I'm having $100 to enter a trade with, and I'm using 10x leverage, this 10x leverage is giving me 100 times the power. It's giving me 10 times the power of my $100. So basically, that's what is happening. It's giving me 10 times the power of my $100. It's enabling me to be able to profit more from the market, because the exchange are now like lending me much. They are lending me more fee to enter into the market with, to participate in the market, so that I can be able to profit much more than what my capital size could only offer me. The profit that what my capital size could offer me, the leverage is just me basically saying, okay, I need more from you guys so that I can be able to like make the best of the opportunity it is that I'm seeing in the market. So basically that's what it's about. And you can change it to 20x, means you're having 20 times your buying power. And if let's say you're selling, you're having 10 times your selling power, you're having 20 times your selling power, 7 times your selling power, depending on whichever leverage size it is that you choose or that you're using, based on the whole calculation and everything that you've done here. So now I filled in my leverage. Let's say I'm using 10x leverage, or let me use something very higher. Let me use something higher, so that in case if I want to use it to explain risk management for you guys, let me use around 50x. Let me use 50x. Okay, so $100, 50x leverage. And now if I want to set my TP and stop loss, you see under this available balance here, you're going to see under margin there's total trading, which is $5,000, because I'm using 50x. 50 times 100 times 50 is basically 5,000, so $5,000. And then available balance, this is your money in the account, in the demo account. And then the TP and this thing, you're going to see it under it. So you click on TP/stop loss. So you click on the box for the TP. I'm trying to make this very detailed, so that's why I'm taking time to explain it very well. I don't think I want to make another video. I'm not going to be making another video after this. Then you click on the stop loss column 2. Okay, then you fill it in. Let's say we're projecting it to go to $126,000. $126,000. The current price of BTC is at $102,000. Let's say our stop loss is around $100,000. Let's see. I want to use something that 100. Okay, so now see what it's telling me here. It's saying my stop loss cannot be lower than $101,376.96. Yeah, it's telling me for the leverage that I'm using, my stop loss cannot be more than this. Now there are two things traders would do when they see stuff like this. Yeah, they will start to change what their stop loss price is. Traders will start to change what their stop loss price is into, maybe let's say the actual price the app has now recommended for them to use. If you're doing stuff like this, you're wrong. You're wrong. You want to make sure that you maintain what it is that, based on your analysis, the market has shown you that you should use for your stop loss. Let's say $100,000 is what you've gotten in trading view when you did your analysis that you should use for your stop loss, is maintained at $100,000. So what you now want to do instead is that you don't want to, because you want to make so much, you want to let your buying power to be high, and then you want to use 50x so that your buying power will be high and you can be able to make up to $1,128 as profit, as you can see here. Because you want to make as high as that, you will now go and enter a trade that is going to like pull back just against you a little bit, take you out, and meanwhile it won't hit your stop loss, and then you will now lose money in a market you should have made money from. You don't want to be that kind of trader. What you should do instead is go and reduce your leverage. Go and reduce your leverage. So now I'm going to go out, like I'm going to click on done, and then I'm going to go back. Now, as you can see here, my TP and stop loss is not set. It's not set. It's going to bring it if it's set. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back here to this leverage, and then I'm going to change it to, let's say, 20x leverage. Let me start with 30x leverage. So let's use the same what's it called, the same figures we used, 126,000. Now, as you can see, the profit has changed. It's now lower than it was. It was around 1,000 plus before. Now it's just $677. That's what I'm going to be profiting if I'm using 30x leverage, because my buying power is now lower than what it is that I used the other time, which was 50x. Yeah. So I now come to stop loss here. This stop loss region here, I now type in the same $100 we had. Let me clear this one. The same $100 we had, 100,000. Now it's still telling me it's too much. Like that means like I still can't use $100,000. I need to shift my stop loss up a bit again. Now what I'm going to tell myself, like I'm just trying to use it to explain here, so that I can be able to understand risk management very well. I'm not like, it's not like you will go in and come in and do this thing. If you've used this thing, like automatically I've already been able to get in my mind, because I've been a trader for a while and I've been using the app. I've been able to know that yes, the kind of leverage that's going to work for me on this kind of trade is going to be around 20x or 15x leverage. So I'm basically just going to now click on done and then come and change it to that 20x. For example, let's now see if either 20x should work, or if 20x should work, or maybe I will have to change it to 15x. But I think 20x should work. Let me just set stop loss first. Respond now. This column is too small. 100,000. As you can see, this one now works. Now all that is going to be going out of my account if I lose this trade. For example, if this trade doesn't go my way. Now, remember, I didn't do any analysis. I'm just trying to use this to explain to us. But assuming this is actually a trade I want to enter, and then I enter into it, and then I'm holding the trade. If I enter into this trade, because I'm using $100 margin here, all that is going to be leaving my account is 53% of my $100, which means that is $53. 97 cents that is going to be leaving my account. The remaining money from this $100 is going to be added back to my actual capital in actual capital in my account is going to be added back to it, which means I'm risking 53% of my margin, which is $100 on this trade. So let's say you're trading with maybe $10, you're trading maybe $2, you're trading maybe $3, and then you're losing 53% of your $3. The rest of the money, let's say like 0 point something dollars or 1 point something dollars that is remaining in your this thing is going to be returned back to you, the amount of money in your account balance here. I believe that is well explained. So now, then I click on take profit. I click on take profits too. Come on. Okay, then 126,000. Now my profit is going to be $471, and which is $451, which is 451%. That is what I'm going to be making from this trade if I go on with this order. Now I click on confirm. I click on confirm. Now you're going to see everything is set. You can now preview your order. Now you're using 20x leverage and then $100 margin, which is giving you a buying power of $2,000 because you're using 20x leverage. 20 times 100, that's 2,000. And then your take profit is $126, your stop loss is $100 and stuff like that. Now if you want to short sell, which means you want to sell, for example, you just click on sell. Let's still say you're using this thing. Let's say you've been able to like do your analysis and stuff like that, and then you've gotten an analysis that BTC is going to sell to maybe $85,000, for example, or let's say $74,000. Let's use this figure that we're seeing here. Let's say BTC is going to sell to $74,000, and then it's your stop loss is going to be around which figure do I use? 100 and 105,000. Yes, let's use that. So all you basically need to do is just to come here, you click on your TP/stop loss, your stop loss here, you click on it. You see, okay, so stop loss $105,000. So you're going to be losing 42% of your trading of your margin, and then this in 70, let's just put $75,000 as our take profit, and you're going to be making 541% of 541% from this trade if it goes your way, if it should go your way. So basically that is that on how to set your orders and everything for futures. And then if you've been able to like know that everything is now complete, you've been able to click it, like let's say you're following a signal provider, you join my community. The way I drop all my trades, I drop for free my free community here before I enter into all my trades. Like since the beginning of this year, for example, now this year 2025, I've been dropping all my trades, and out of the 40 trades that we've taken this year so far, we've been able to make profit from 34 trades. Yeah, we've only had 6 losses since the beginning of the year. Yeah, so basically you trade with us, we make money together and everything. So let's say I drop a signal, and then this is what the signal says. You've interpreted it, and then you've arranged the order. So the next thing you want to do is to click on this big ass short that you can see here. So once you click on it, and your order is going to get to be filled, and then you can click on this order, this one beside this alert. This alert is basically for you to set your price alert to this, and then it's going to pop up as a notification for you, and then you're going to see that maybe you hit your TP, or maybe stop loss, or you don't chop stop loss or stuff like that. Yeah, and then this order beside this is where you click on to be able to manage the orders that you have that is flowing in your trading account, basically. Yeah, so and then if you click on spot here, now let's go to spot trading. Let's go to spot trading, for example. Yeah, let's go to spot trading. Now let's say you've been able to let's say bull run wants to happen. Yeah, it's currently the bull run season already. We've had a massive move that has been happening from around $20,000 thereabouts, or yeah, around that price, yeah, since last year. So let's say this $102,000 is a bearish season, yeah, and then we're projecting an actual bull run move to around maybe like $250,000 thereabouts for BTC for BTC price in particular. And you want to use, let's say you're having let's say you're having $1,000 in your portfolio, in your spot account, So all you basically want to do is, and you want to use $100 to buy, you want to convert $100 or $200, for example, to BTC. So you just basically come and you click on this USDT here. You click on this USDT here. Come on. So you click on the USDT here, then you click on 200. Then you click on 200. Once you click on 200, then you if you want to buy at the current price, you change it from limit here to market. you change it from limit to market, as you can see, to market. So that is basically it. Limits is I believe I should not even be explaining that in this video. You should know what limits and market order is. So you click the limit and then you change it to market if you want to buy at current price. But if you want, so if you've bought at current price, or if you're not using $200 this column, instead to fill in this column, you can just basically come to this one that I'm dragging that is bringing percentage, and then let's say you want to use 25% of your $1,000 that you have in your account. So you basically tune it to 25% and then you click on buy when you set to market price. Or if you want to buy at limit order to, maybe you've seen that BTC is going to drop a bit before it starts to rise, then you can set it to where it is that you've projected it to drop to before it starts to rise with your using your limit order. I've even gone to explain what limit order is already safe. So then you put it at limit order and then you fill in your thing, you fill in the price. Let's say you projected it to drop to maybe like $80,000 before it starts to rally to maybe $250,000, for example. Then you click on this price and then you type your $80,000 here, and then when it gets to $80,000, your order gets filled and then it moves to $200,000. When your order gets filled and then it starts to move to $200,000, you can come back to this limit order and then set another price. Now you change it to sell, and then you've known that when it gets to $250,000, for example, there's a high chance it's going to start to fall back. So basically all you just do is, you might not be at your screen to be watching at every point in time, so you can just set the order down so that if it gets here, it automatically sells for you, and then you type the amount of BTC that you want to sell. Let's say it's total amount you've been able to buy. Let's say the total amount you've been able to buy, the total amount of BTC you bought, you can just turn it to 100%, or you want to sell partials at that $250,000, you can just tune it to maybe 50%, 75%, 25%, whichever percentage of the amount you've been able to buy that you want to sell back. So basically that is it. Or you can just type in the USDT amount that you want to sell. When it reaches then it's going to show you the amount of USDT that is going to equal to, that's the percentage of the one that you want to sell when it reaches that $250,000. If you turn it to 50%, for example, it's going to show you here that when it reaches $250,000, the percentage you want to sell is going to be equal to maybe let's just say $700, for example. That's actually that on how to, I believe I've explained everything for spot trading. Yeah, so that is that on trading, spot trading and everything like that. So now I'm going to proceed to explain how it is that you should deposit and how it is that you should make your withdrawals. Remember, I said one thing in the beginning of the video: do well to do your verification first before you start to trade using the app or any other app thereabouts. But I'm going to recommend you guys stick to this one. It's actually very, very good for you guys. Like, you can just basically come here to these features. For example, I think we're done features, but let me just click on this. As you can see, this is Forex, this is indices, commodities, and stuff like that. If you click on Forex, you're going to see Forex pairs. So you can trade Forex using this thing, the same way I explained how to trade, what's it called? The Forex market is closed already, so it's going to just be loading if he opens. But the same way I explained how to trade using futures in, what's it called? With BTC, for the way I've used BTC as an example to trade under futures, that is the same way you're going to be trading Forex as well. So if you have this in, let's say you want to trade indices, you can just change it to indices. As you can see, this are currently the indices pair that are there. And then if you want to trade commodities, you can just basically see gold, you can see crude oil, you can see silver, you can see Brent oil, which is also still crude oil, but changed in some brokers and stuff like that. You can see platinum, you can see Chicago wheat, you can see corn. Yeah, I think sugar is also one of the pairs that are listed there. I don't know why it's not showing for now and stuff. So you can see different projects. You can see ton ecosystem. This ton ecosystem basically signifies the tokens that are listed on the ton blockchain and stuff like that. So you can see different reward assets, RWA, so you can see them and stuff like that. Yeah, so now that is that on this end. So now deposit and withdrawal. deposit and withdrawal. So you can basically just come here to deposit, and then when you click on asset, you click on assets down here, and then you come to deposit. So you click on deposit, and then let's say you want to deposit USDT here, you click on your USDT, and then I'm going to recommend you guys usually deposit with these three what's it called, blockchain that you deposit when you're depositing your USDT here. You deposit your USDT usually with this network: one, BEP20 network, TRC20 network, TRC20 network, also known as Tron network, BEP20 network, also known as BNB Smart Chain network, or TON network. Either of these three. The reason is the gas fee is usually very low, and you can be able to deposit very low amount on that one. For TON network, the minimum deposit is $5. For BEP20 network, the minimum deposit is $0.8. The minimum deposit for TRC20 is $1 and stuff like that. Yeah, so that is that on deposit. You just click on your deposit. Okay, you click on the address, you click on the one you want to use, then you copy your address, you send it to your vendor. And yeah, this brings me to this. If you want to deposit, I'll be vendor to send. So you can just basically join my crypto community here, and then you can just message me. You can just message me, reach out to me. The actual this thing that is dropping the main details in the main channel here, not the comment channel, because anybody can just. I'm usually checking it to see if there are any posters and stuff, so I can be able to make sure my channel is clean and stuff like that. But in case you just want to make sure that you do your own due diligence, so that you do not be like Exodus scamming, Exodus not be scammer. Can I put it? So you click on this thing, you click on my own actual Telegram ID, message me, and then we do business together. I send you your USDT, you send me the money, I send you your USDT, everybody's happy. Then we all trade together and we make money together. You want to withdraw too, you send me the USDT, I send you your payment too. That is when you've been able to make profit from my channel and stuff like that. So now this is explained. Going back to now, let's explain withdrawal. So when you can either click on withdraw here, or you click on USDT here. Let's say you want to withdraw USDT, for example. So I'm just going to click on USDT here, USDT. Then when I click on USDT withdraw, I can just click on this withdraw again. So it's asking me if on-chain or internal transfer. Now this internal transfer basically means you want to send from BinkX to BinkX. That way you can be able to use your Telegram ID to do that. You can be able to use your Telegram ID to do that. The advantage of using internal transfer is that there's going to be no charges, like the network fee will not be applied whenever it is that you're sending from BinkX to BinkX. There will be no network fee applied. So, or you can use your email for that. You can use your phone number, whichever thing it is that you use in signing up for your BinkX account. You can use it to basically send money in and out of BinkX like that. So I advise you use either your mail or Telegram UID instead of your phone number. I've never seen anyone had a bad experience with this thing. This video is getting long, but I want it to be detailed, so you guys want to vex. I've not seen anyone had any issue with phone numbers yet, but it doesn't just sound well to me. Like, how will I be using phone numbers to send crypto? So you can either use your UID or use your email to send it in and out. That is the internal transfer. Now, on-chain transfer basically means you can be able to send from from BinkX to any other exchange or any other wallet. You can be able to use it to send and receive from any other exchange or wallet. Now, we want to withdraw to any other exchange apart from BinkX. You can also use on-chain transfer to send from BinkX to BinkX. But why say you use on-chain transfer when you can just use internal transfer if it's BinkX to BinkX and it's not going to cost you any gas fee? So that's the advantage of using on-chain transfer, internal transfer here basically. So for on-chain transfer, the advantage is that you can send it to whichever exchange. You can send it to whichever exchange it is using you can send it to whichever exchange using on-chain transfer here. So you just click on on-chain transfer, you click on it. Now the address your vendors sent to you, you fill it here. Like I said, let me say it again, I'm also a crypto vendor. Message me online and then we'll do business. Message you on Telegram, we'll do business together, everybody's happy. So you fill in your this thing here, you fill in your wallet, the wallet address the vendor sent you here, and then the network. Let's say the network you guys have talked of, the network you guys talked about, it told you the network of the, what's it called, of the address is sent to you is BP20. You want to make sure you're not sending it to another network. If the vendor has told you is BP20, even if the vendor has not told you, make sure you ask. Don't assume, ask. So let's say this thing is BP20, ERC20 or anyone, you ask and then you fill it in, you change it to the to whichever this thing the vendor has told you to use, to whichever this thing the vendor has told you to use, and then you fill in this thing here. You fill it, you fill the amount you want to use here. Let's say you've inputted the, what's it called, the wallet address, for example, and then you're using BP20 network. The minimum withdrawal you can make using BP20 network is $3. So you just basically come here. Let's say you want to withdraw $500, you type in your $500 and then you come here, you click on withdraw. So when you click on withdraw, this big ass withdrawal that is going to turn to permanent blue here, when you click on it, is going to now request from you your personal details. That is your password and stuff like that, your login details and stuff like that, your authentication 2FA code and everything it needs to know. The code is sent into your email and stuff. Then you fill it in. When you fill it in, your withdrawal is going to be processed, and then it reaches your vendor, and then your vendor pays you, and it reaches my side. Even they say vendor, it reaches my side, I pay you, we're happy. You should not forget, I'm a vendor too. Thank you. So I think I've been able to explain everything it is I should explain in this video, from how to trade to make sure you do your verification. Also, when you want to do your verification, you just simply click on this place. It's not going to bring this one that is looking like candlestick that you're seeing, this small thing that you're seeing up here. It's not going to bring it. That's my own, this thing, what's it called, it's the image that I had added to my this thing. As you can see, it's the image that I added to my own stuff here. So basically it's not going to bring for, so you just click on it and then you come to verification. Where is it safe? You come to verification. As you can see, mine is verified. Been using this app for like 2002 now, and the app makes sense. The app makes a lot of sense here. It allows you to manage. It will never allow you to even click the trade. As you can see the other time when I was explaining features for you, to not allow you to go through with the trade unless you've been able to manage your risk like you should. So basically that's one of the advantages of the app, and that is that on that. And as you can see, this is gold, this is BTC, this is Ethereum, this is like different pairs here. This is different pairs. As you can see here, this is just basically change it to whichever one. And also again, another thing is, I know I was missing something. So when you click on features here, you're going to see it. There's a high chance if you just downloaded the app, it's going to be here at USD, this small s in brackets, then M. No, that is not what you want to be trading with. You want to change it to these standard futures. This process and everything I taught you guys under futures trading now is with the use of standard futures. So when you click on it, these standard futures, that is how you can now be able to like trade using these processes I've taught you guys and everything like that. So do it under standard futures, not under the rest of this thing, not under coin M or USD dash M or stuff like that. And don't do copy trading. If I eventually maybe decide to start doing copy trading on the app here, like copy trading is going to help you to make money here. It's going to help you to make money, but you don't know what the track record of the people has been like. Myself now, you can be able to tell what my track record has been like because I've been dropping my live trade for you guys in the free community, and you've been seeing it. We've traded only 40 times this year, and you've been able to see the number of losses we've been able to have. Like you're seeing it real time and stuff like that. So let's say I decide to say I want to join their copy this and that. People will be copying my trade on the app now, unless I decide to reach out to them and I decide to bring you guys on board that you guys should be copying my trade. Anytime I just place trade, you guys are just basically making money as I'm making money and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll let you guys know then. But you don't know what their track record has actually been like, so you don't want to be copying trade of people that will blow your account for you. It's your money. If you like, you can't do copy trading. So keep it at standard features and then do keep it at standard features and then trade where it is. I've explained for you guys. I believe everything is well taught now and everything. So yeah, because of you guys, I've had to download this app on my phone. I don't use it on my this thing, I use it on my trading device, but I have to download this so I can explain for you. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, I will change it for you people. Please, it's not Shakala self, it's not trade. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Thank you very much. I love you too. Subscribe. Thank you. So subscribe, join my free community, and do well to like the video so that the YouTube algorithm can recommend it to more traders. And what else? Okay, if you want to learn how to trade from the actual institute, not just from the ones you'll be getting on YouTube, as you can, if you see, check my subsequent videos or my previous videos, you're going to be able to see me explaining how it is that you can be able to do your analysis live and stuff like that. But if you want to start from scratch, if you don't know what forex is, if you don't know what crypto is and stuff like that, and you want to start from scratch, you can just basically come to the actual institute where you'll be learning. We actually have an actual institute. Maybe I will drop a screenshot of what our platform looks like, or a video. I will attach it to this in at the end as I'm speaking now. So you have an actual institute where you can come, you learn, and then you become an actual trader for yourself. You don't need to be relying on me to, like, you don't need to be waiting for me to drop this in, because sometimes you might miss the trade I drop and stuff like that. And it's one of the key things that allows consistency, profitability, is that you're able to take all the quality trades that you're getting. Like, you're not leaving anyone out. All the quality trades, like, note the actual word, the quality trades, all the quality trades. So you want to make sure you're taking anyone without fear, without this and stuff like that. Yeah, so you can join the actual institute. You can just message us on Telegram to do that. We sign you up and then you become a part of the student. That's for the private guys and stuff like that. The fee is not much. It's currently just $50. I don't know why I'm not even increasing it. Like I said, I will increase it month after month, but it's still there. So you can just send us a DM, join the institute before the money changes. I think I want to increase it to $100, but I don't know why I'm still leaving it at that $50. Maybe I will even increase it very soon. So that is that for this video, guys. Bye. Au revoir. Bye bye. Au revoir. Subscribe. Yeah, now. Au revoir. Bye bye. Thank you. I love you too.